Peace to the gods and goddesses. Just leaving the gym. I always tell you health is wealth. It's important that you exercising, that you're making sure you're getting the necessary movement in. Movement is very essential in your day-to-day function in regards to age reversal, okay? So that's my message all the time, is to make sure you exercising. Even if you don't think you got time, you do. You just have to consider what you make time for, all right? And the things you make time for is what you will notice results in, all right? Now, I'm so excited for this ascension process, all right? And I just wanted to take a second to make sure that everyone is aware of positive energy and spreading positive energy. There's a lot of individuals with fear, okay? And it would tell you, you won't ascend if this, you won't ascend if that. You know what I'm saying? That's no different than the fear mongering that religion did, okay? This ascension process is for everyone. Yes, it is important that you take care of yourself, that you cleanse yourself of all parasitic organisms, that you're, making sure that you're very scrutinizing the entertainment. Obviously, you don't want to listen to anything. I already told you a 440 hertz frequency is what the music industry typically use. That's the same frequency that they used in Nazi Germany for mind control. All right, so keep that in mind. A lot of the mumble rap, a lot of the different entertainment you hear, they use a 440 hertz frequency for mind control, and then they're embedding a certain message in your head that you're repeating, you're hearing, you're reciting the lyrics to the song, and all you're doing is you're putting this information in your subconscious mind. All right, so that's another way that they can inadvertently brainwash you without your knowledge. And everything is frequency. So once you get to dancing to it, you get to repeating it. It's a 440 hertz frequency. You think it's just a song, but these deletes, the ones that operate and control these record labels, know exactly what's going on. All right. Keep in mind, a lot of these individuals are in secret societies, and they understand the power of your neural synapses. They understand the power of mind control, hypnosis, and things of that nature. But with that being said, this is a wonderful time to be alive. Everything that's predicated on this matrix is computer-generated imagery. It's all CGI. We never even really seen the sky clear. Most of the time they spray chemtrails. The moon most of the time is artificial intelligence or some form of computer-generated imagery or blue beam. Personally, I even believe our sun is a projected image. I believe the technology they use to create our sun is synonymous to what we would use if you ever burn ants, and it's horrible, but you ever, when you was a kid, use a magnifying glass to burn things, ants and things of that nature? We shouldn't have been doing it, but as children, we didn't know no better. We didn't understand the value of life, and we may have done that. With that being said, I believe they use that same technology to basically create the sun in our atmosphere. I believe we do have a central sun that's far away, but they use some kind of technology that they put in between our sun and between this plane of existence to create that illusion, and that's why the sun appears to be inside the firmament. That's what I personally believe. I could be wrong. I also believe that the moon is a hollowed out observatory with bases on it, and I believe that they can use it to a lot of people talk about the moon being a place where your soul go to recycle you back on this planet. I believe that has truth to it, and I believe that Black Knight satellite that's near the moon works in synergy with Saturn and the moon to create this holographic computer generated reality that we see. Now, when the sun start turning up, however, and emitting those ionized particles, what's going to take place is the grid is going to shut down. The grid not going to be able to harbor that type of energy that's being facilitated. And what's going to happen is, in turn, that's going to shut down the computer-generated imagery. It's going to shut down basically the matrix that has been induced on this planet. And for the first time, we're going to be able to really see what the hell is going on, okay? I'm going to keep it real with you. It's UFOs over our head consistently moving and transporting materials, flying back and forth from different star systems, just as much as the cars move down here in this plane of existence. It's UFOs flying back and forth. And if you ever go out, and you happen to look at the sky on, with a entheogen in your system or some form of psychedelic, you will have the ability of seeing through that veil, so to speak, or whatever they try to create to keep us from seeing. You will be able to see through that. once that pineal gland is open. This is why I tell you to get your lion's mane mushroom. I do have that on Holistic Remedies for Ascension. Ginkgo biloba, another phenomenal herb for decalcification of the pineal gland and regeneration of damaged brain cells. These herbs that I mentioned, guys, will all around increase your intelligence and cognitive awareness. Cognition basically is your ability to function and think, okay? So it all around increases your neurophysiology, your neurosynapses, your ability to remember things, to see things clearly. How often have you had a dream and you really can't see faces clearly, or things seem a bit hazy? The lion's mane, ginkgo biloba, would clear that right up. Your dreams would be crystal clear, okay? And I always tell you, blue lotus and mugwort is phenomenal for activation of the pineal gland after decalcifying it. Now, it's also good to let these things build up in your system for a while. It may take for some people, it worked instantly. Some people took the blue lotus, took the mugwort, and took lion's mane and had immediate results, because they may have not had a lot of calcium deposits on their pineal gland, so it was easier for them to experience the effects of it. While others may have more calcium deposits on their pineal gland. They may have had a worse diet. They may have not actually went through the process of cleaning and regenerating damaged brain cells. So they may have to go through a process of, regeneration of damaged brain cells, and, obviously taking a lion's mane or the mugwort or blue lotus a little longer before they start to see things. But once you start to take it, you will be on a path of decalcification and activation of that cosmic gateway. This is why I promote this so much, okay? It's imperative you take advantage of these things now. It's going to be a point where the internet going to be shut down. You ain't going to have access to these herbs. You're not going to have access to things like shilajit to strengthen your melanin, to raise your testosterone naturally, increase your libido, reverse aging, all right? These are things that's important. Again, I do have the shilajit, real authentic shilajit from the Himalayas, all right? Not no fake. It's a lot of fake shilajit going around, all right? It's a lot of fake sea moss. Everyone knows about the sea moss epidemic, but I have real authentic shilajit. The good thing about shilajit is it's somewhat similar to sea moss because it has 85 trace minerals. We know sea moss has 92. Shilajit has close to the same amount of trace minerals with other essential benefits. Like as far as age reversing, they both have age reversing, but shilajit will raise your testosterone. It will cleanse your neurophysiology, and it has other benefits and things of that nature. The age reversing agent in it is stronger, okay, with the shilajit, okay? So, and again, and it does strengthen all 5 melanins. So that's another reason why I heavily promote the shilajit. These things won't be available and as accessible once the grid go down, okay? So it's important that you get these things. Another thing you're going to need for the grid, you ain't going to be able to use anything electronic. You may want to consider getting walkie-talkies. If you have family in your area, and things like that, walkie-talkies work on the radio waves instead of the grid. So walkie-talkies will work. Battery-operated things. You may need fans with batteries in it, air conditioners with batteries in it. Anything that's powered by lithium instead of electric is going to be beneficial when the grid shut down. We will have a power outage, okay? I used to be wondering and wrestling with the thought, but after further observation, we will definitely have a power outage, okay? And there's going to be a lot more things shutting down. We had Facebook and Instagram shut down globally yesterday. I thought it was just my account. I look up and I found out that the whole damn world account went down. You know what I'm saying? And that's not a coincidence. You know what I mean? They could be trying to hack into different information to see a little bit more additional details on certain individuals on the program. But I think it was some kind of computer glitch. You know what I'm saying? It went down. I think the grid is really shutting down more than we know. And the billionaires, these deletes, know more than what they tell us. The media and things of that nature, the news, know a lot more than what they tell us. And this is why a lot of them are trying to go subterranean. A lot of them are trying to go underground because they're afraid of the effects of Ra, okay, our sun, and what's going to happen. You know what I'm saying? The little bit of the sun that they've been giving us, that little bit that they've been refracting on our plane, and it's going to be turned up way more and shut down all the technology that they've been using to induce this matrix, and shit going to get real, all right? So stay tuned. Peace, love, and light to everyone.